Good morning and welcome to today's Solving Puzzles with Python. Today's puzzle is this one. Put the letters of the following word in alphabetical order. Oh, the word order is missed from there. Let's put that in there. In alphabetical order, removing any duplicates. Full stop. So, without further ado, let's put this puzzle together using Python, and today we're going to use idle, the inbuilt compiler or translator that comes with Python when you download and install python.org. As always, we are going to open a new file in which to write our code. Now, firstly, I'm going to declare our word. So the word is, and it's plain text, so it's speech marks, Arabella. And I am doing this as a string because you may well get the word from a user input. It's not very interesting to have a program that just does one particular function. You'd like this to put any word or any phrase into alphabetical order, and so you need a user input. And the user input will always come as a string. Now the first data type we're going to use is a list. We're going to convert our word is Arabella, we're going to convert our word to a list, and we are going to give it the name word list. And just to see how this looks when you print it out, we're going to have print word list. And if you remember from other videos, there is a slightly neater way of doing that, although it's not so important in this case, but I'll do it just so hopefully you remember. Is do that, and it prints it out without the odd list characters. We want to run this, run module. Yeah, we want to save it. We're going to save it as order. There we go. So there we are. We have our string neatly converted to a list. And why might you want that? Well, you might want that. You might want that because when it's in list format, it is very easy to put into order. So we can just use this instruction, word list sort, and it will sort it, and then we can print the word list again. Print, let's use this one, word underscore list, and let's run that, F5 to run it. Save and run. There we are. We have all the letters in alphabetical order, magically. Or do we? What you see is that we have the capital letter followed by two lowercase letters, and that's not because the word started with a capital letter. There is a specific reason for it. Let's try a bit of an experiment. Let's put an exclamation mark at the end of it. Okay, and let's see how then it prints it out. That's 5. Okay, run it. What do we get now? We get the exclamation mark at the front. That is a very strange alphabetical order. Let's have a look why. Let's go back to our old friend, the ASCII table. This is ASCII table from Wikipedia, and this shows the order in which all the screen characters or even keyboard characters appear. So right at the end we have the lowercase characters, and we have a few of the keyboard characters here. Prior to the lowercase we have the uppercase. There's uppercase A there, there's lowercase there. And somewhere along there, if you look carefully, though I must admit I can't find it at the moment, there is the exclamation mark. And the exclamation mark is higher up the ASCII table than, there it is there, 41. Sorry, hex 21, binary that, oct 41. Decimal is there, decimal 33. So higher up the ASCII table is the exclamation mark. In the middle of the ASCII table is uppercase A, and then the lowercase stuff is at the end. So whereas we're supposed to put our word into alphabetical order, what the computer does when you sort it, when you sort the list, is to put it into ASCII order. So that's not too much of a problem. We can solve it for this puzzle here because we don't have an exclamation mark in there, so there's no exclamation marks to worry about. And all we need to do is convert this to lowercase only. If it's lowercase only, then there won't be this differentiation between the uppercase and the lowercase a. So this is remarkably easy to do. Instead of prior to converting it to a word list, we convert the string word into lowercase using the internal function lower. Okay, it's a function because it's got the brackets, internal because we haven't put it in there, so it must be internal. It's not external. And whatever word is, we want it to go back into the variable called word. Now, if we run that, we should get our word. There we go. So now we've got rid of the uppercase and we've got all the lowercase a's next to each other. Okay, so we've solved our problem other than the final bit, the icing on the cake bit, removing any duplicates. And as I said, we're not doing any processing. We are just going to rely on the characteristics of another data type. So the data type we're going to introduce now is a set, and a set will only contain unique values. It's internal, it's a function, and what we need to do is put our variable into it, and we use instruction like this. We're using a set, so we have our list called word list, and it is converted to a set, and it goes into the variable name of word set. Okay, so we've got word list, and word set. When are we going to print it out? We're going to print out word set. We're not going to print out word list. That would be a bit of a waste of time. We are not going to sort it, so we can get rid of that, and we can print out word underscore set. Now this will hopefully give us the unique values, the unique letters, no duplicates, no double letters in our word Arabella. So let's run this, let's find out. Run module, off we go. And there we have it. There's all the characters, but only unique characters. So there is no double L, there is no triple A. What you do probably note, however, is that they're not in order, because sets are unordered and unique values only. So they don't accept duplicates, but on the other hand, they don't put them in any sort of order. We know how to put things in order. We just convert them to a list and sort them. So perhaps we ought to do that. Okay, so we don't need that for now. So very similar to how we did it up here, we're going back to using word list as our variable name, and it's a list made of word set. So that should convert it back to a list from a set, and we can do print as we did before, word underscore list F5 it to check that it runs, and we should get a list of unique values which are unordered. Run module. Okay, and there we have the unique values. There's only one of each letter, but they're not in any order. We know how to solve that. It is list sort. So that is word underscore list dot sort. Oh, that, yeah, sort brackets, and that should work, and then we want to print out the word list in that format. I prefer this format, print word underscore list. Right. Word list. Let's try that. That should run. Run module F5 and save it. Yes, please. Oops, can't get that. There, I'll get that there. And there we have it. We get only the unique letters of Arabella, and we get them in alphabetical order. And there we have it. There we have solved today's puzzle, and we haven't done any processing as such. All we have done is use a couple of inbuilt functions such as sort, and we've used different data types such as list and set, and relied on those characteristics. Thank you for watching today's Solving Puzzles with Python, and look out next week for a new puzzle.